Hey lovelies, welcome to another video. As a lot of you know, Wednesday was the day that we went in for our dating scan, to see baby for the first time, all that fun stuff. Okay, right off the bat, I'm very tired and I feel sick, so let's just get that out of the way. So we did go in for our ultrasound and all that kind of stuff. It didn't go 100% as I would have wanted. I know I may come across as overreacting right now, but I just really wanted to talk about this with you guys, basically. Hope that makes sense. Let's get into what happened at the ultrasound. So basically we went in on Wednesday and there was a man at the sonographer. I didn't really mind that, no big deal. I do have to admit though, he was kind of like, I don't know, he put more pressure than a woman would have put. I don't really know. I was in a lot of pain afterwards, and even during the scan, just, yeah, not good. So we got to see baby. Baby had a strong heartbeat at 141 beats per minute. But the one thing that got me was the 141 and the fact that baby was measuring at 6 weeks and 4 days. And I was expecting something along the lines of 7 weeks and 3 days. So basically baby was measuring a week behind. The measurements, like specific measurements and stuff, were the two measurements he got were 7.5 millimeters and 7.9 millimeters. So yes, baby was indeed measuring small. I think what really got me was that when I said, oh, 6 weeks and 4 days, that seems like really, you know, compared to what I thought. He said, oh, you probably just ovulated later than you thought. Like, there was no other, like, oh, you know, it's really early, sometimes so baby needs some time to catch up. Like, there was nothing else other than, oh, you probably just ovulated later and you have no idea what's going on with your body. So I feel like that started causing me the anxiety that I'm feeling currently, that there was no other explanation other than, oh, you ovulated later, which I know for a fact there is no way I ovulated that late because I did ovulation tests afterwards. And based on when I got my positive pregnancy test as well, because we all know there is no way you can get a positive, like a full blazing positive at 5 DPO. There is no way. So 5 days after conception, like, no. There's no way I conceived on Saturday and then got my positive on Wednesday. That's not a thing. So I started freaking out a little bit. And I was just trying to I was looking at the images and kind of telling myself that baby has a strong heartbeat, which is a very good sign. That, you know, early scans can be off a few days, give or take. Angel was very spot on. So that's Angel coughing in the background. Angel was very spot on. So the fact that Angel was so spot on during my pregnancy with her, it just, like, it scares me. And what scares me is this. And I know you guys are probably going to be like, you're overthinking this. I know. But as a mama and as a pregnant gal, hormones and everything, your mind kind of goes to everything that can go wrong as well as everything that is okay. So I know 141 beats per minute is a good strong heartbeat. I know that, you know, there was a heartbeat and that, you know, early scans do have like that give or take a few days. But I also know that baby measuring behind, and especially considering, so let's go into theories of insanity right now. So I had a bleed scare literally at around 6 weeks and 4 days, based on my calculations. So basically at around 6 weeks and 4 days, I had the bleed scare last week. So automatically, that kind of makes my brain, little person there, if you can see the hair. So automatically that makes me think that what if something went wrong right then and there and baby actually hasn't progressed in the past week. So like that, I know. So I know it's kind of far-fetched. I know it might be a little bit far-fetched. I know I might just be like over worrying and overthinking, and you know, we do that. We definitely do that. So it's why I wanted to share my thoughts. I wanted to share exactly what I was thinking and how I was feeling, because I know that you guys will have stories to tell me and experiences to share that go either way. I know that. It's just that I'm so scared to start planning and start doing things when I know that there is no way I was 6 weeks and 4 days on Wednesday. Like, there is no possible way that I was just 6 weeks and 4 days. And I haven't seen my doctor yet because she's away and I won't be able to see her until Sunday or Monday. So I'm definitely, what I'm thinking is I'm going to go and do a follow-up dating scan on Wednesday again, so exactly 1 week from when I did my first one, in the hopes that at least if baby is small for whatever reason, at least baby would have grown in 7 days. So the progress will be very clear, a stronger heartbeat, everything will show me that yes, baby is progressing and growing, and it's just, you know, happens to be a little small in the beginning. That is what I'm thinking. That is what I'm going to do. I don't like thinking negatively. I'm not thinking negatively. I'm feeling super sick. My symptoms are getting worse. However, that being said, with symptoms and everything, is that my fear, and I know, like, I don't want to say it, but at the same time, it just doesn't make sense not to talk about these kind of things and these fears, because I feel like every mama has these fears, especially a mama who has had a loss previously. So I'm just very scared that something went wrong at that 6-week mark and baby's progress has kind of stopped or is going slower, or, you know, because with a missed miscarriage, for example, you still have symptoms, but your body doesn't recognize the fact that there's no longer a baby, basically. So I'm just so scared. I am terrified at the idea that, because basically I want to do another scan because I'm thinking there's no way I was that behind. So something is up, whether it's baby needing a little extra time to catch up or whether it's something worse than that. There is there's no way that dating scan was correct. So I'm thinking I don't want to wait until 12 weeks to, like, you know, I couldn't, because I can't sleep. I can't, like, yeah, I just can't. I can't stop thinking about it. I mean, looking after myself, I'm being positive. I know, you know, baby has a heartbeat. Baby's like, yeah, so. But at the same time, the ideas kind of still play in my head. And I did Google, naturally, you shouldn't Google these kind of things, but, and there was so many stories of women who had, like, you know, a week behind, but baby was perfectly fine. It was just a matter of, you know, maybe even caught up later on, etc. So I know that it's a normal thing. It's something that happens, but I can't help but worry. And I can't help but just, which is why I want the extra scan, just to make me feel better, like just to give me that peace of mind that baby is growing and progressing and all is well, because I have been getting these little pains and these little, like, just things that I don't remember having with Angel. I don't remember having this kind of discomfort and this kind of, like, yeah. It's like a discomfort and a pain. I can barely do anything, and I start getting aches and pains. Like, I can't even move, basically, without, and I have a toddler. It's like I don't really have a choice. I just feel like this pregnancy is a lot more fragile than I expected, and it worries me. So I think by doing another scan, I will at least give myself that extra little sense of, like, it's okay, baby is progressing. You don't need to worry so much. Because I don't think we ever don't worry. I don't think that's a thing when you're pregnant. But I do think that it will help me a little bit more, because being told you're a week behind and my symptoms are going crazy. Like, I'm feeling super sick and super tired and just everything. But yeah, I have no idea if I made sense in this video. I'm so tired and I feel sick and anxious. And that's not helping baby, I know. I mean, I'm not constantly anxious. It's just like, at night when I lie down and I get, like, downtime, that it just starts playing in my head and I start thinking that I really need to get another scan done, because I just need that peace of mind. Because as much as I am happy that we have a heartbeat and everything, it just, I wasn't given anything else from the doctor in the, like, in the sonogram, in the scan, other than you ovulated later. I didn't ovulate later. Like, there's no way that I conceived on the 19th of October and then got a positive on the 22nd. There's no way. So with all that craziness being said, I will probably not be doing an update, like a pregnancy update on Monday. I'll probably just do a live stream and just kind of chat with you guys. And then I will do, like, an update with my second scan, basically. So, yeah. I'm all over the place, guys. I will leave you guys, and this kid, she's just sitting and singing next to me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.